Welcome to the Appalachian Wireless Arena. Gary Just along with Kelly Wells bring you Mid-South Conference basketball action tonight. Got the University of Pikeville Bears taking on the University of Tennessee Southern Firehawks. Coach, always a competitive matchup against the Firehawks.
It really is, and it's always going to be strange for me not to say Martin Methodist. This was former UT Southern was formerly known as Martin Methodist, who when I was coaching was a great rival of ours, and actually met them in the Final Four of our national championship run. And now the switch of even colors, they're now orange and red versus red and black. A lot of changes there, but certainly it's not going to lessen the challenge that the Bears have tonight in Mid-South Conference basketball.
And, Coach, the Bears coming tonight, they're really hot right now. They've won 8 of the last 10. And really Coach Williams and Coach Wheeler's got this team clicking right now.
Yeah, and really winning in good style. It's not like they haven't been playing well. They've just really been steady and consistent. And that's what you want to see out of your team. And, you're right at that midway point, and to be able to be playing steady at this stage of the game is very encouraging. Went on the road, been steady at home. Probably actually played better as we went on the road a little bit. But always good to be back at home here at the arena. And I think the girls will be excited about coming back off of a New Year's break and a great holiday season to get back to their teammates.
The Bears coming tonight 10-4 overall, 5-3 in the Mid-South Conference. And then the UT Southern Firehawks coming in 5-8 overall, 2-7 in the Mid-South Conference. I've always heard Coach Kelly Wells says you can throw those records out the window as soon as you mention them.
Yeah, one of the things you try to do is win all your home games and split your road games, and you feel like you got a great shot down the stretch to be right in the talks of the championship in this league, and very, very competitive. And, if you take any nights off, you're taking an opportunity to get beat. And tonight's one of those nights our girls have to be focused and not look at records. Tennessee Southern here has, I think, 14 newcomers on this roster. He only traveled 11, so he's on his travel roster, but not a lot of returners. The record is 5-8 overall, so this can't be a game we overlook and not play our best because it is a conference game. And, tonight Thomas More and Campbellsville's women play tonight, so we're going to take a step forward no matter what because one of those teams is going to lose as long as we take care of business today. So that's the objective today.
So for the Firehawks tonight, folks, the first person to be on the look for is number 12, TK Goff. She leads the team in points, assists, and steals. The sophomore from Murfreesboro, Tennessee, played at Riversdale High School. Then also they get a little bit of scoring off the bench in Janiah Riley. She came in the game averaging 10 points per ball game. Goff averages 12.6 points per ball game. As a team, the Firehawks, they average 63 points per ball game. Where the Bears are averaging, let's see here, they're averaging close to 70 points per ball game. And the difference here, Coach, is going to be on the backboard. The Firehawks in the game only averaging almost 29 rebounds per ball game. The Bears coming in averaging almost 40 rebounds per ball game, which is not surprising with Morgan Stamper.
Yeah, no doubt. She's the great equalizer in terms of rebounding no matter where we're playing. But this is a very physical UT Southern group who is going to rebound and play physical defensively, and we have to respond to that. While they're not scoring a lot of points, not really shooting great from the field, or 38% or 39% from the field, 29 from the three, they're going to make up with that for the effort plays, trying to rebound the basketball, and that's a huge key for our ladies tonight. 14 newcomers, it says, and 7 returners. So they're figuring themselves out a little bit, and we don't want them to find their equation tonight.
So the Firehawks are coached by Billy Evans. Coach Evans, I'm not sure what year he is with the Firehawks.
I think this is his 5th season.
I think I see now is he's 69-58 overall. Has a good record against the University of Pikeville, 4-1. And then this is coached, of course, the Bears are coached by Clifton Williams in his 7th season, 114-82 overall, and a 2-5 record versus the Firehawks. And the Bears come in the game. Very balanced offensive attack, again averaging almost 70 points per ball game. 5 players in double figures led by Mary Englert at 14 points per ball game. Then you have Sierra Feltner with 11.5, Stamper at 11.4, Allie Stone, the freshman, really coming on, 11 points per ball game, and Bailey Frazier at 10.5 points per ball game. Coach, when you're averaging 70 points per ball game and you got 5 players in double figures, it's hard to stop everybody.
That's a great stat of showing how capable our entire roster is of scoring the basketball. And when you're unselfish, it's hard to just take away one person when you have 5 people averaging double figures, and our bench is coming off playing tremendous too. So they've got the key element, and that's teamwork, and that's the willingness to share the basketball to one another, and I think that shows in those stats that you just mentioned.
And so, Coach, we also talked about the backboard where the Bears average almost 40 rebounds per ball game. Of course, Morgan Stamper, again, a walking double-double, averaging 11.2 rebounds per ball game. But also, Coach Bailey Frazier averaging 6 boards per ball game, and Mary Englert also averaging 6 boards per ball game.
Yeah, Mary and Bailey both are two of the best, rebounding guards that are in the conference. They go after the basketball, but they also understand that gives them opportunities to go down and play offense if you get stops on the backboard. Stamper is an elite rebounder on both ends of the floor, but the extra possessions that she creates for her team is unmatched. She just continues to be relentless going after the basketball while she is a great defensive rebounder. One of her greatest strengths is her ability to rebound the ball on the offensive end.
Coach, you've always taught me data is king, so let's talk about that. On the season, she has 157 rebounds, 79 on the offensive end and 78 on the defensive end. You're talking about creating some extra possessions.
Yeah, you can't replace that. I mean, the game is consistently won by the team who gets the most opportunities. And if we just continue to create those opportunities, that just puts the balance of powers in your favor.
So the Bears also got a little bit of a spark this year. I knew Allie Stone was going to be a very productive player for the Bears, one of the top recruits for Coach Williams this season. But the freshman's really stepped up this year, Coach. 40% from three-point land, 22 of 54 on the season, and 90% from the free throw line.
Yeah, she's a star in process. She's learning the college game, and she's learning what it takes to play in the Mid-South Conference as well as nationally on a team that should be ranked nationally. She's just going to be a star that's just really learning her role. Really would like to see her be a little bit more selfish in a lot of ways. She's so unselfish, sometimes to a fault, but she's got a stroke like no other. When she shoots that basketball, you expect it to go in the basket.
Also from deep, being a lookout for Bailey Frazier, who's shooting 36% from three-point land as well. So what's some of the keys tonight, Coach, for the Bears to come out victorious?
Well, one of the things that UT Southern does so well is they're actually doing it in warm-ups right now is creating turnovers and hustle plays. They're actually doing a loose ball charge drill and then going after the loose ball. I don't think I've seen that in a warm-up in a long time since Bobby Knight's teams at Indiana. But they are forcing 18.5 turnovers a game. So one of the keys for our ladies is to make sure we value the basketball, do not turn that over. Coach has a couple specific stats that he wants to see from his offense. He wants to see him shooting at least 48% from the field and then over 38% from the three-point line. And those are winning stats. If we can get those kind of percentages, most nights you'll give yourself an opportunity to win. Under 12 turnovers is the key. They're forcing almost 19 turnovers a game, so that's going to be a fight between styles of play. And then defensively, want to try to hold them under 65. We talked about their averages a little bit earlier. Keeping them under 65 points a game would give us a great position to win the game. They're -9 for the season on the glass. Coach Williams wants to see them get to a +8 as a team on the rebound margin. So two things I really look for are the turnover margin, making sure we keep that on our favor, and then the rebound margin high in our favor as well.
So here during this Bears, we talked about being 8-2 in the last 10. They won 4 straight games, and they've really been dominating the competition during the 4-game winning streak. During games, the Bears have led by, and during the minutes per ball game, 33, 37, 34, and 39 minutes of the ball game. Coach, I think that's what you call control of the game, right? If you're leading that many minutes of a ball game.
Well, control is a good word for this game. I think that's going to be our plan is control the basketball offensively, making sure we handle their pick and rolls defensively, controlling that and forcing them to take tough shots. And they're going to be very chaotic defensively, a lot of pressing, a lot of getting after us from end to end, which can get you out of your comfort zone a little bit. And if you fall into playing too fast and not under control, we kind of play into their hands. So I think tonight you'll see some control on both ends of the floor from the Bears, and hopefully that will lead to a great win for them tonight.
And during that 4-game winning streak, Coach, it's not like they've been blowing teams out. They've been winning by 10 to 15 points per ball game. They've been competitive ball games, and being in control of that much of the ball game, that really shows maturity on the team, playing with composure, and I think it's when you think about composure on the sideline, that's Coach Clifton Williams.
Yeah, the team has taken on his identity. They don't panic. There's not a situation. We've had halves where we felt like we didn't play very well and got down, but nobody panicked, came back in the second half and executed, did the things we needed to, and found ways to win those games. So the senior leadership and the experience that we have on the floor at all times should never put us in a position of panic. Obviously, we'd love to start out great, so you don't have to panic, but certainly that's not going to be a part of our game plan. One
last thing I'd like to highlight, we talked about Morgan Stamper and really controlling the glass. The Bears played on December the 29th. They took on a really good Mount Vernon Nazarene team up in Mount Vernon, Ohio. And Morgan Stamper had a season-high 18 rebounds on the day. Again, Morgan is, you see her, she's an undersized post, but I don't think her effort is not matched by her size.
No, and you can kind of see just in the way she's moving around, like she had early season surgery, so she was just getting over all of that, and you can kind of see her movement, her flow, her demeanor. It's just looking like the old Morgan Stamper that we all know, and that's why you're seeing her stats continue to rise as the season goes on, and she'll be at her peak here a little bit after Christmas time, and that's great to see because it's hard to go through those surgeries no matter when you do it, but certainly at the beginning of your season, that's really hard to do.
So I'll wrap up our pregame show. We'll send it back to the station for break. You're watching Bears basketball on the UPike Sports Network presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena. We're joined in the broadcast booth by Charlie Pinson. Charlie, you've spent a little bit of time already this week over the arena, haven't you?
Oh, I've spent all week. We started Monday, and we're going to be going. We'll be going on until sometime next week, next Saturday, I believe.
So we'll meet the Firehawks first this evening. Again, coached by Billy Evans in his 5th season. And the first starter will be number 12, TK Goff, 5'6" sophomore guard. Should be followed by number 21, Sidney Cooper, a 5'10" freshman from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Zondre Moore, number 22, a 6-foot senior from Million, Tennessee. Number 24 will be Aaron Grace Lester, a 5'8" junior from Lebanon, Tennessee. And the 5th and final starter will be number 45, Rachel Baker, 5'11" senior from Alabama. Again, they're coached by Billy Evans in his 5th season. So now we'll meet the starters tonight for the Bears. Again, winners of the last, won 8 of the last 10, 4 straight. First starter for the Bears will be number 2, a freshman from Olive Hill, Kentucky, Allie Stone. The next starter will be number 10, Mary Englert, the senior, the graduate student from Madeira, Ohio. The 5'9" senior from Wise, Virginia will be Bailey Frazier. She'll be followed by the junior from Independence, Kentucky, number 22, Morgan Stamper. And the final starter for the Bears will be a grad student from Williamsburg, Kentucky, number 30, Sierra Feltner. And the Bears are coached by Clifton Williams. Assistant coaches include Shelby Wheeler. And if I'm not mistaken, Coach, they've been together all 7 seasons. Is that correct, Coach?
They have. They've been a great partnership and really complement each other well. And I will go ahead and guarantee you that you'll never see either one of them lose their composure throughout this game. However, there's been coaches here that did lose their composure while they were in those chairs.
We're getting ready to set to tip it off between these two teams. Again, the Bears and the Firehawks, a good opportunity for the Bears to move up in the standings. And as Coach Wells talked about earlier, as Campbellsville and Thomas More are playing each other tonight.
It's good to see our cheerleaders and dance team back on campus, ready to rock and roll again for this second semester. Spring's always a fun time.
Bears got the basketball at the top. Look like a little zone action here, Coach.
Yeah, a little matchup, 2-3 zone here, trying to find our shooters and stay in front.
Stone reverse back over to Feltner to find Frazier. Stamper, nice entry pass, be knocked away for Maine Bears possession. Only 12 on the shot clock, though.
Yeah, really good size on the back line of this UT Southern zone. They're doing a great job communicating, good length, good height. That'll be a challenge there at the rim for our ladies.
They got several players over 6 foot on the roster. Over to Frazier, under 10 on the shot clock. Feltner's got the basketball. She's going to attack. Frazier put down a couple of dribbles, spin move, shots up, rattles around, comes off. Offensive rebound to Stamper. Her shot is blocked, but she'll regain it. Frazier has it, and we'll kick it back out to Stone.
That's good to see the reverse. That's the first time we've reversed the basketball on the left side of the floor. Not the result you wanted, but hats off to Morgan Stamper for getting us an extra possession on that one.
Feltner will lose it going out of bounds. A little 1-2-2 press coming up, Coach. You talked about trying to create some turnovers.
Yeah, the pressure, and I'd say we'll probably drop it back into a little bit of a zone action. He mixes that up really well on makes and misses, and we'll see. But TK with a unique dribble fall.
Over to Goff. She's got the basketball closing on 10 on the shot clock.
Yeah, and again, as we talked about mixing things up, they're dropping it back into a man-to-man.
Over to Baker, 3-point shots up, rattles around. Frazier gets the rebound for the Bears. They look to run.
Yeah, good look there on the top of the key three. Didn't seem to Coach Evans' favorite shot attempt, I don't think, of the night so far.
Feltner over to Frazier. They're looking for Englert. Feltner's going to drive. Going to be tangled up by Lester. Back over to Stone. Got 10 on the shot clock. Frazier attacks. Entry pass to Englert. Shots up, rattles around, comes out. Baker gets a rebound for the Firehawks.
Yeah, the UT Southern is doing a great job of keeping that ball on the perimeter. We finally got the ball into that high post, not the normal way. It went through somebody's hands to get to the high post, but that's where you attack that 2-3 zone by trying to get that ball to that high post area.
Lester gets over to Baker for the Firehawks. 10 on the shot clock. Entry pass is stolen by the Bears. Knocked around. So he's going to remain with the Firehawks, only 8 on the shot clock. A little bit of contact, no call. Scoreless so far in the first 2 minutes of the ball game.
Yep, everybody's coming off of a break, so be patient with everybody tonight trying to get their groove back.
5 on the shot clock out of Baker's hands. Charlie, so far, first 2 minutes of this ball game, not a lot of action so far.
Well, it's like Kelly said, we're coming back off the break. They've got to settle back in and get it. I think the Bears have actually played pretty well so far in the early going, even though they haven't scored.
Stones with the basketball. She'll attack over to Feltner. Swings to Frazier. Englert baseline jumpers up. Rattles around, comes out. Feltner offensive rebound. Going to be a foul on the Firehawks.
Those are all good looks. I mean, you get those 15-foot wide open shots, whether it's on the short corner or the high post. You live with all that. You just like to see it go in. A little new, unique out-of-bounds play here drawn up by Coach Williams.
That's on Goff. Her first, team's first. Tries to draw the foul from Feltner, no call. Englert on the baseline. She'll attack. Cutter from Frazier, the right-handed leaner, rattles around, comes out. Cooper will get the rebound for the Firehawks.
We're getting high percentage shots. They're just not falling so far.
Lester attacks, gets all the way to the bucket, and still won't go through on either side. Stamper with the defensive rebound. Englert looks to push for the Bears. Englert will attack, baseline, jumpers up, side of the backboard. Feltner offensive rebound. Frazier three-point shots up. Rattles around, comes out. I think it'll be a defensive rebounding foul. It's on 22. That's a Moore, her first, team second.
Yeah, you have to spend all your time concentrating on getting Morgan Stamper off the glass, and even when you do that, it's still hard to keep her off.
Quick jumper for Englert, rattles around, comes out. Goff gets the rebound for the Firehawks. She's going to push, gets all the way to the bucket. Shots up, partially blocked by Englert. Now Feltner's going to push for the Bears. Frazier on the trail. Englert with the layup. Hey, somebody finally scored. Bears leading this one 2-0.
That one tried to find its way out of there too. It's not a shooter's paradise so far.
Good ball movement though.
Yes, we're getting good shots. I feel very comfortable seeing the attempts we're getting. They're just not falling down for us.
Very deliberate on this end from the Firehawks, averaging 63 points per ball game. Lester's got it, being guarded by Stone up top. Under 10 on the shot clock. Cooper's got it. She's going to drive. Baker's shots up. Rattles around, comes out. Feltner gets a rebound. Got some subs going to check in. Next dead ball for the Firehawks.
Yeah, they're averaging 29% from the three and 39% from the field, so it's not a surprise they're not making some of those shots, but our girls aren't either right now.
Frazier with the offensive rebound. Englert, nice pass to Stamper. It's going to be an and one opportunity. They'll call the foul on Baker, be the team's third, her first. Morgan's first bucket, and she'll go to the line shooting one shot.
They say it's a great idea to attack that high post to get your opportunities, and certainly there's no question that high-low right there. Mary Englert with a great bounce pass down to Stamper on the baseline to get an opportunity to get a three-point play the old-fashioned way.
Charlie, this one-handed free throw, she's up to 60% this season.
Yeah, I give her a lot of credit for adjusting and doing whatever it takes, no matter – some people won't do it because it doesn't look pretty, but it's effective.
Yeah, her release is great. She gets her elbow underneath the ball, and really a one-handed shot, you have no other choice or the ball rolls out of your hand. So hats off to her for making adjustments. Whatever it takes to be successful, I'm proud of her for doing that.
Mary Mackey and Anna Callahan checked in for the Firehawks. 5-0 Bears here in the first period of play.
While the Firehawks didn't bring a whole lot of roster players, so he's going to play them all.
Fadeaway jumper from Lester, rattles on, comes out. Englert with the defensive rebound. She passes ahead to Feltner. Had Stone to her left, goes to that to Englert, Picks up her dribble with Stamper, nice post. Kicks back over to Frazier, nice swing action. One more pass, nice job, ladies. Thought out of the corner, rattles around, comes out. Offensive rebound from Feltner to Englert.
Great offensive possession, very, very good job of making the extra pass on offense. I was ready to clap for that three-pointer that went in, just didn't find its way down the net, but that was another great high-percentage shot.
Entry pass denied by the Firehawks, down to 5 on the shot clock. Englert looks to dribbling to pass to Feltner, Shots up, rattles around, comes out, defensive rebound to the Firehawks. Pitching the shutout on the defensive end so far, though.
The lid is on the rim. There's no doubt about that.
Callahan's got the basketball, and you have number 33, Jones, is checked in for the Firehawks. Haley Free will check in for the Bears' next dead ball. Travel called on Mackey. And it will be a timeout on the floor. This should be a media timeout. It'll be a timeout. So with 4:29 to go in the first period of play, Bears leading this one 5-0. You're watching Bears basketball on the U-Pike Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena. I've got a few substitutions to come in. Haley Free will check in, replacing Allie Stone.
Looked like Allie got popped in the mouth during that last possession down there. She's trying to get her gums figured out there.
Destiny Newman checked in for the Firehawks. Engler's got the basketball on the baseline. Nice cut from Morgan Stanford. Tries to finish, unable to do so. And that's going to be on Haley Free. It'll be her first, team's first. Definitely the Bears are crashing the board. And, Coach, are they going to have the fear of crashing that much and giving up fast break points, though?
Well, it doesn't look like UT Southern's wanting to push the ball out. They're actually looking to control tempo a little bit, despite what I thought they might do coming into this game with the turnovers that they forced. They actually went to a bigger lineup, really trying to execute their offense in the half court. So, no, I would say having your one check back is okay.
Baker got the first bucket for the Firehawks on the evening, makes it 5-2 Bears.
Big smile by Baker. She's like, thank goodness we got off the zero train there.
Frazier's got the basketball, looking for Free. She finds Haley. Back to Frazier. Feltner on the corner. Very patient offensively for the Bears. Swings it back over to Frazier. Feltner's three-point shot's up. Rattles around, comes out. Stamper with another offensive rebound for the Bears. Engler at the free throw line. Her jumper's up. Rattles comes out. And Jones with the rebound for the Firehawks.
I remember Joe Hall one time took a ladder out at halftime, stuck his arm, and said, "There's no lid on that, gentlemen."
We may need that here in the second quarter.
Baker's three-point shot's up. Doesn't draw anything. Engler with a defensive rebound for the Bears. She's looking to push. Gets to the free throw line extended. Finds Feltner, another run of the offense. Goes back up free up top. Feltner finds Frazier. Back up to Free. Feltner. Frazier from the corner. Shots up. Shot's good. 8-2 Bears. The first three-point bucket of the evening.
Well, if there's one you can count on that was in the gym over break, that one right there, I'm sure her dad drug her to the gym every day that they were on break, and she probably practiced with his team during the break as well.
Hannah Roberts will check in for the Bears next dead ball, and multiple subs for the Firehawks. And Allie Stone will return to the lineup as well next dead ball.
Will that make everybody on their roster currently be in the game except for one, maybe?
13 is the only person who have not been in the game yet for the Firehawks. Engler with a defensive rebound over to Bailey Frazier. Bears leading this one 8-2, closing on 2 minutes to go in the first period. Feltner over to Frazier. Free shots from the corner. Shots up, rattles around. Offensive rebound to Haley Free. Nice hustle. She'll back it back out, run the offense.
Yeah, the girls are kind of playing horse right now. They're just not getting their open looks. And if they'll be just a little bit more patient and try to work the ball inside out, I think they'll have a little bit more success on those threes. And certainly can't have careless turnovers to score the ball.
It's all the way to the bucket. Shots up and no good. Battle for the rebound. Comes out. Baker's got it. Swings it back up to Lester. Closing on 15 on the shot clock. 8-2. Bears leading this one.
Both teams with 2 turnovers at this point in the first quarter.
Baker's shots up. Good.
Downtown.
She's got all 5 of them so far. 8-5 Bears.
Baker has the green light. That's 4 threes to this point, 1 for 4.
She came in the game averaging 6.7 points per ball game. Frazier swings over to Feltner. Got Free in the corner. She picked it up and now swings it back over to Frazier. Her shot's up. Shot's good. Bailey Frazier, 2 threes. The Bears leading this from 11-5.
I'll see your three and match it on the other end. Great job by ball movement. That was a great screen by Mary Englert on the weak side, making sure the guard could not close out and take that shot away.
Jones, fadeaway jumper, rattles around, comes out. Frazier with another rebound. Give her 4 so far.
Good defense right there. Turned a relatively easy shot into a really tough contested shot.
Freeze got it on the baseline, swinging to Felder, back over to Englert. Her three-point shot's up. Good. Somebody took the lid off, Charlie. 14-5.
Yep.
I think that her name was Bailey Frazier.
And Bailey.
Took that off of there, and that's great to see Mary get that one down from the top of the key, which is your highest percentage three-point shot you can get.
Bears have made their last 3-point attempts.
Back to their man-to-man defense, trying to keep the ball out of 45's hands.
Lester gets all the way to the bucket. Shots up and good. Makes it 14-7, and that might be the last shot of the first period. Nope, Frazier's going to have a heave. Nowhere close, but so at the end of one, Bears leading this one 14-7. We'll send it back to the station. You're watching Bears basketball on the U-Pike Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena, ready for the second period of play. The Bears had a couple of subs. Sheridan Robbins and Hannah Roberts checked in for the Bears. That's Cooper with the basketball, swinging over to Goff. Swinging over to Mackey. She's got the basketball over to Cooper, swinging back to the Goff. 15 on the shot clock. Very deliberate offensively tonight for the Firehawks.
And our girls are doing very good at staying in front. And as I say that, we let one get around us and give up an offensive board. But consistently, we've been doing a good job of staying in front of the ball and making everything tough. Roberts with a great rebound there to start the fast break.
Definitely could be a presence for the Bears down low. Stone to the basketball, working against Goff, and they're going to call Allie Stone with an offensive foul. It'll be her team's first or second period. I don't think Coach Williams agreed with that call, Coach.
I will second that motion.
Goff has been trying to draw that offensive foul most of the night.
She must be taking those acting classes up there.
I think we've got an earring in her nose here that we got to get rid of. Good hustle right there by
Cooper.
Sydney Cooper to get that out and get the game going again.
So it's Goff and Cooper, Mackey, Moore, and Baker on the floor right now. Baker's got 5 so far, 5 of the 7 3-point shots up. Coach, you said she had the green light. She's got 8 of the 10 points so far, including 2 threes.
I could see it in her face that she is feeling it, and she's telling her coach every trip down the floor too that she's feeling it. We got to do a little bit better job of not arriving late to her catches.
Roberts into Robbins. Her shot's up. I thought it may have been touched. It is. The Bears will retain possession. 17 on the shot clock. And Charlie, I like how they're attacking the basket there on that entry pass.
I think so. I mean, it's a good idea, good move.
Free over to Frazier. Shots up. Shots rattles around, comes out. Moore gets the rebound, gets over to Goff. 14-10, the Bears here in the second period of play. Goff will back it out, being guarded by Stone. Baker's got 8 so far, 8 of the 10. Swings it back over to Goff, closing on 10 on the shot clock. Very patient again. Moore back over to Baker. Her shot's up. Her shot rattles around, comes out. Robbins with a nice defensive rebound for the Bears. So now they're going to push. Stone's 3-point shot's up. Rattles around, comes out.
Good box out right there.
Nice box out on the baseline. Bailey Frazier battling there, though.
They're going to call the offense. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, they're going to get the foul.
Yeah, they called her stepping on the end line there, but a great box out there by Mackey. Just couldn't control her balance and stepped on the end line.
They're going to reset the shot clock to 30.
Yeah.
Guess they gave them possession and then reset it.
Back over to Free. Go back to Frazier. Nice cut by Robbins. He swings it back out to Stone. He's got the basketball. Attacks. Frazier. Free. Shots up. Rattles around, comes out. Baker for the rebound for the Firehawks.
We're making the unselfish extra pass. Great job of cutting the baseline off right there.
Nice move by Cooper. Her first bucket makes it 14-12.
They're starting to figure out that that lid's not on that basket right now for them either.
Stone to Robin. Robin, swings it back over to Free, who finds Frazier in the corner. She attacked the bucket. Nice skip pass. Nice hustle by TK Golf, who goes diving on the floor to knock it away.
Yeah, that's an exceptional job of getting to that loose ball and carry over from warm-ups. If they're going to do it in warm-ups, I'm sure they'll do it in the game.
You know, and TK Golf, she anticipated that pass there. She knew that swing pass was coming and sprinted to the corner. So 10 on the shot clock.
Probably turned down a shot. Bailey probably should have shot that little runner there. She's very good at that shot. And very unselfish play, but would love to see her.
Stone's got it. Shots up. Shot rattles around, comes out. Frazier battling for it. Baker comes away with it. Now Stone will gather. They'll reset the shot clock all the way to 30, and it'll be a timeout from Coach Williams.
30.
So we'll keep it right here. So far the Bears, as someone called the media timeout, but they'll stretch it out to a 4. But let's keep it right here, though. So far, Charlie, the Bears are 5 of 23 from the floor, 3 of 12 from deep. They hit those 3 straight threes. They're out rebounding the Firehawks 17-11. They're holding the Firehawks to 5 of 18. They just can't extend that lead, though, Charlie.
Yeah, I think they're taking maybe a few too many threes. They're kind of dependent on it, kind of waiting around on the perimeter. I think you got to get the ball down in the paint a little bit, even though they do have a size advantage. You got to establish that.
One of those things, too, Coach Wells, you talked about one of the keys of the game was turning the Firehawks over. So far, through 13 minutes of this ball game, they've only turned it over 2 times.
Yeah, and the real hard part of that is, like, we're not making baskets, so it's really hard to get your tempo and your pressure going when you're not putting the ball in the hole. Like, we've hit a few threes there, but we went on a really dry spell, and the thing you don't want to fall into is just shooting threes because they're available every time that ball should touch the orange paint, whether it by penetration, throwing the pass in there, and even if you don't get the shot attempt, it collapses that defense a little bit and gets some good ball movement. That was a good timeout by Coach Williams, I felt like, because the ball's not touching both sides of the floor, making the defense move. We get very, very standstill, and that's not the recipe for success against the zone. And I do like the substitution here, getting Morgan Stamper back in, who really works that baseline, that high post as good as anybody.
And Charlie, number 12 for the Firehawks, TK Goff, she leads the team in scoring with 13 points per ball game. She's only got 1 shot, so good job defensively so far.
I thought we played good defensively. We've rebounded the ball well, and we're taking open shots. We just got to, like Kelly said, we got to get it in the paint and at least establish ourselves in there.
I agree with you, Charlie. And in fact, defensively, I think any night of the week, Coach Williams will take 27% shooting from their opponents, right, Coach?
Yeah, I think our defense has been very solid, and that's even with one girl really doing extremely well. Baker has done a great job offensively, made some open threes, and we just haven't found the basket. Some nights it's that way. So once we start making some shots, I think you'll see this stretch out a little bit better. Not sure what the discussion currently is about. Maybe it's the shot clock. I'm not exactly sure.
So, Coach, talk about that. Charlie mentioned it just a second ago about falling in love with that three-point shot. They made those 3 straight. We've already attempted 12, just 13 minutes in the ball game.
Sometimes that's fool's gold, especially when you make those early. And not that we're not very capable. We are very, very capable of making 3-point shots. But mixing in your 2-point game is always important, too.
Frazier back over to Free. 3-point shots up. Rattles around, comes out. Offensive rebound to Allie Stone. We'll reset the shot clock to 20. Now Free will bring it back out. Over to Stone. Back to Free. Very active zone defense from the Firehawks. Finds Stamper. Shots up. Rattles around, comes out. Offensive rebound. A lot of contact. They'll be on Cooper. Her first and the team's first, I believe, here in the second period of play.
that's the thing she creates, those extra opportunities, getting paint touches and getting shots at the rim. And now you kind of break that seal of where we've been stuck on 14 by getting a free throw or two in here and then getting into your defense the way you want to. Some more substitutions here for the Bears.
Stampers will have two shots as Englert. Colopy will make her first appearance, and Feltner will check in for the Bears. Return line, placing Free, Roberts, and Frazier.
That's a good. That break broke the seal of stuck on 14. That's, for some reason, that's been kind of a road bump for us right there.
Yeah, well, almost 3.5 minutes go without a bucket here in the first, or a point here in the second period, and Stamper makes both of those.
It's
and
3 for 3 for her for the night at the free throw line, correct?
That's correct. That's right. She's up to 5 points.
Thought there might have been a travel on that catch right there.
I thought so.
It looked odd, didn't it?
Goff's got it up top, being guarded by Feltner.
I don't love this matchup right here with Stamper guarding Baker, but she's getting ready to slice cut right here into the post and a double down screen coming the opposite side. Good switch by Colopy.
Lester shots up and good. 3-point bucket makes it 16-15. Lester's first bucket of the evening. That's their third made three of the night as well. Stone's got the basketball, finds Feltner. Swing over to Stone, 3-point shots up. Rattles around, comes out. You're going to say that was off Colopy, but I thought maybe Lester got a hand on it. Nice box out there.
Yeah, I think they're going to work together on this.
They're going to give it back, yeah. I think it looked like he made the right call by overruling that one.
Yeah, that's why we pay three of them, so they can work together. So that was a good job of communicating by the officials on that play.
Stone will inbound the basketball to Englert. Entry pass is stolen by Baker, who's going to push for the Firehawks. She'll pull it up, swings it back over to Cooper, finds Lester. That'd be an offensive foul.
Yeah, sometimes the ball handler has to wait on the screener to get there. If you just interchange, you're setting their screener up for disaster there, and which is what happened to 21 right there, Cooper. She got caught in the middle of that handoff / screen.
That's Cooper's second, team's second here in the second period of play. And number 23, Destiny Newman, will return to the lineup for the Firehawks, replacing Cooper. Colopy's got it in the corner, swings back to Stone. Englert looking on the inside, looking to break the zone. She does get all the way to the bucket, tries to finish, unable to do so. Stamper gets a hand on it. Feltner offensive rebound. Stamper's 3-point shots up. Stone's 3-point shots up and good. Makes it 19-15. Allie Stone's first bucket of the evening.
One of the most successful things we've got going is our offensive rebounding, creating extra possessions. Even though we're shooting it at a lower percentage than we'd want to, we're getting so many more attempts than they are.
Entry pass and knocked away. Feltner pick it up. Englert's going to push herself, looking for a teammate. Ball's knocked away. That ball is kicked by Goff. Very athletic player in TK Goff.
Yeah, she's got jets. She's super fast, great awareness. You can see her right now communicating with her teammates really well. Their zone defense is really, really good. They match up pretty well with each player. One of the problems with the zone, sometimes you start guarding areas versus people, and they're not doing that.
Maybe a little miscommunication when I think the media has already been taken. I thought Coach Evans thought they was going to have another timeout there. So Bears leading this one 19-15. Feltner swings back to Stone. Her 3-point shot's up. It's good. She's starting to find the range, Charlie Benson.
Yes, she is. She's got a beautiful shot.
Oh, it's a thing of beauty. It's a coach's dream to see a follow through and elbow under and elevation like she's got. It's just a matter of time to see that ball go back in.
Gets all the way down to Moore. Shots up and good, 22-17. That's Moore's first bucket. Stone's got 6 on that last made three for the Bears. The Bears have made 5 threes here in the first half of play.
Yeah, our press, we're getting a little bit lazy on the backside. When they go down the sideline, you have to retreat extremely fast on that backside to take that pass away, and they've got us on it the last 2 times down the floor.
Englert will drive, kick out to Colopy, shots up, rattles around, comes out, a lot of actions. Stone's free throw line jumper. She's starting to find the range, Charlie. It's 8 points here for Stone.
You want somebody with that kind of form. If she sets her feet, it's a good-looking shot.
Yeah, I like to see her shoot all of her open shots. They tend to find the bottom of the basket. Back to our man-to-man here. If you notice down there is a flopping rule. It's now a personal foul, shooting foul, that they've let them by with the last 2 possessions on the baseline and at the top. If you flop trying to take a charge, it's an automatic foul.
Felton plays the passing lane, and she'll get the bucket. That's her first bucket of the evening. The Bears, the largest lead tonight, 26-17. That'll be a full timeout. So with 3:33 to go in the second period, the Bears leading this one 26-17. You're watching Bears basketball on the U-Pike Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena, and the Bears on a little bit of a run here to extend this lead out to 26-17. And Coach, you said during the commercial break, it's amazing what happened when that ball goes with the bucket.
Everything looks better and cleaner now. That defense did not look better or cleaner, but we got a break out there. TK lost control of that ball at the rim, but anytime that you start making baskets, it just continues to make everything look better. Your smile's better, your timeout talks are better. Everything just continues to be uplifting.
Bears on a little bit of a run here. Again, they extended this lead out to 9, 26-17. Stone finds Colopy in the corner. She gets the basketball swinged over to Feltner. 15 on the shot clock. Englert on the baseline. Turnaround jumpers up. Rattles around. Morgan Stamper with the offensive rebound. I think they're going to get more on this one.
Yeah, I like the concept out of the timeout. Coach is going to more of his man-to-man concepts while they're trying to play a matchup zone, which is in theory is your man-to-man. You just start out in a 2-3 zone look, but a really good job of doing ball screen offense there.
Moore, second team's third. Jones will replace Moore in the lineup for the Firehawks. Englert's jumper is up, rattles around, comes out. Lester with a defensive rebound. Under 3 minutes play here in the second period of play. Goff's got the basketball, being guarded by Feltner. Again, very deliberate on the offensive end.
Yeah, I don't think they want to get into a running match, which we showed that was what we wanted to do.
Shot comes off the side, and defensive rebound from Feltner. Over to Englert. Being guarded by Jones. Get all the way to the bucket, see if she can find somebody. Going to be a hold on Jones. Be her first, team's fourth. The Bears should trigger it in bounds from the baseline. Bailey Frazier returned to lineup, replacing Katie Colopy. The Bears will have 21 seconds on the shot clock to get something off.
Good minutes by Katie. We made that run when she was in the game there, so good. Hats off to her for some great minutes.
Frazier's got the basketball on the side. Somebody at the Feltner. Now they run the offense. Stone, Stamper at the free throw line. Gets to the bucket, tries to finish, unable to do so. Baker tips it over to Lester.
Yeah, you love that drive. Good high percentage shot again. Just didn't get the reward for it.
Lester's shot's up, no good. Bailey Frazier's got the basketball. Swings over to Stamper. She's got numbers. She looks up. Feltner, Englert, layups up and good. Mary Englert, she has 7. The Bears up 28-17.
Probably a little unconventional on that fast break, Charlie, but we'll nonetheless take the 2 points at the end of it.
Good court vision, though.
Newman's got the basketball for the Firehawks. Back over to Goff.
Goff's doing a good job of controlling tempo and running the team's offense here.
Bears out rebounding the Firehawks 24-13. Lester over to Baker, being guarded by Englert. Shots up, shots good. Give her 11. That includes 3 3-point makes here in the first half, Coach.
I love her smile when she comes back down the court after making a shot. She got that one off in no time flat. It was covered pretty well, but great shot and great result.
28-20, Bears leading this one. Swings back to Stone. Her shot's up. Her shot rattles around, comes out. Baker with the defensive rebound. Baker is the senior from Alabama. They've controlled Goff a little bit in this first half, held her scoreless. They forced her to turn it over 3 times so far as well. She's only taken 2 shots.
This is probably their favorite offense here, the slice to a double down screen for a shooter coming up top.
Baker shots up, rattles around, comes out. Stone with the defense rebound. Now the Bears are wanting to run.
Yeah, I think Mary figured out that time to get up in her space and not let her get that shot off easy. She's kind of got that release that comes off of her shoulder. It's hard to block it, but certainly getting up into her shirt tail is a little bit better on the defensive side to cause some disruption.
Frazier has 8, Bears up by 10. Nice feed there. Frazier filled the lane. Nice one-handed pass from Allie Stone. Bears' largest lead here in the first half, 30-20.
Going to get the possession back after this. It'll be good to get a stop and a score.
Goff over to Baker, being guarded by Englert now. Newman's got the basketball.
There's their play, slice double.
5 on the shot clock, though. Lester's got it. She's going to heave. Blocked by Allie Stone. Englert's got the basketball. The Bears can hope for the last shot.
First part of that strategy done. Now let's see if we can get us a bucket.
Feltner attack. Stamper layups up and good. Morgan Stamper has 7. Bears up by 12. And we'll go to halftime, 32-20. As Charlie, the second part of that the second half of the second period, the Bears dominated.
Well, they started, their spacing became really good coming down the floor, and when he spread that defense out, a lot more places to pass the ball to Kelly.
Absolutely, and we really started attacking that inside out. Now, Allie Stone's jump shots didn't hurt anything.
No.
Those threes were great, but certainly got the tempo going a little bit more and, stretched a 1-2-point game into a 12-point margin at the half, which is what you want to see. And I think it's our ball coming out of the second half too. So have a chance to really string some points together here.
Let's send it back to the station for a break. The Bears leading this one 32-20. Watching Bears basketball on the U-Pike Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena. Bears leading this one 32-20, joined by the men's head basketball coach, Todd Compton. Coach, so what's your reaction here to the first half of the Bears and the Firehawks?
Yeah, good to see our girls kind of turn it up there at the end of the half and be able to stretch the lead out a little bit. It took them a little bit of time to get it going a little bit, I think, and the zone had give them some fits. They were settling for outside shots a little too much, and when you make all of them, that's fine. But I think they saw later in that half that they can get pretty much whatever they want if they'll just work the ball and be patient.
Well, Coach, your team coming in tonight, they're 9-6 overall, won 4 straight games, including 3 straight in the Mid-South Conference. So what's been the turnaround for the Bears?
Yeah, we've been playing really well. I'll credit to all of our guys, just buying into what we're trying to get them to do and playing more together than they have. earlier in the season, and really just realizing what it takes to be successful in the league. You know, we had so many new guys that, you know, you try to prepare them and you try to explain what they're going to go into when they face Mid-South Conference teams. And unfortunately, sometimes you just have to see it for yourself. And, you know, just finally buying into what we've been trying to sell, and those guys coming together and playing together a little bit more than they did early on has been a big thing for us.
So, Coach, in the last 4 ball games, the ball's really been going in the bucket lot for you guys. Going back to Wilberforce on December the 10th, scored 79 points, and then Campbellsville here at the Appalachian Wireless Arena, 92. Went to Columbia, played Lindsey Wilson, scored 81. Then played Takaya Falls here at the Appalachian Wireless Arena and scored 94. So, Coach, averaging the mid-80s those last 4 ball games.
Yeah, you know, I think at this point in time in Mid-South Conference play, we lead the conference in three-point field goal percentage. And, you know, we knew coming in, you know, after the year we had last year that we wanted to be able to shoot the ball a little bit better than we did. And that was an effort on our part recruiting. And, you know, we do shoot the basketball really well, and we depend on the shot to go in to be successful. And you're going to live some and die some from that probably, but we're a very skilled team. We're a very smart team. And when we can get the ball moving and see the thing go in early, you know, we're capable of having some pretty good games.
So, Coach, talk a little strategy with me. You guys haven't played since December the 19th with the Christmas break and the New Year holiday as well, too. So how do you keep the team focused, especially winning that 4 games in a row? How do you keep everybody going in the same direction?
Yeah, you know, a lot of times you're looking forward to a break, and you know, we definitely needed a break, but as good as we were playing going into break, it was kind of sad to see it end, you know, knowing that we were going to have a week off and have to bring everybody back and try to find that rhythm again. And, you know, we've had some good practices since we've been back. We came back on the 27th and have been able to take our time kind of working back into things. We've done some conditioning and we've shot a ton, and we've competed amongst ourselves pretty hard for several days. So, you know, hopefully we can carry over some of the effort that we've shown early in practice back to this game and find some of the magic that we had at the end of the first semester. But, you know, you really never know. The season's broke up into 2 seasons, really. It's the first semester and second semester season. And that break can be really good for some teams and really bad for some teams. So hopefully we come out on the good end of that.
Well, a couple of players with the highlight was playing really well in that to close out that first semester. Teddy Parham, back-to-back Mid-South Conference Players of the Week. Corbin Spencer with a solid fall semester. And then Kean Works, the freshman's also been stepping in a couple of starts there. Played really well, Coach.
Yeah, you know, I think they finally saw, offensively speaking at least, that when the ball moves, when we move and we're not stationary and it's not stagnant offensively, really good things can happen for us. And when we're willing to share the basketball, really good things can happen for us. And, you know, we've really preached the entire semester that once our offense became a little more efficient, that would help our defense more than anything. And I think you saw that kind of down the stretch a little bit. We were able to put the ball through the bucket more frequently, which allowed us to get back and set our defense up more often versus constantly being in transition and constantly having to play off misses. And, you know, I think, you know, seeing the ball go through for anybody that's ever played, that always gives you a little more juice and a little more excitement and a little more energy to play a little harder defensively. So I think when the ball goes through the basket, I think that fixes a lot of our defensive issues, and you know, those guys really thrive on seeing the ball go through the hoop.
You know, Coach, with the development of your roster, again, this is your 3rd season as head coach. The first season was COVID, still dealing with some COVID things last year. Really the first season, I haven't had, knock on wood, haven't had any kind of interruption. But
been the flu this year.
Been the flu this year, is exactly right. But so far, though, this year, Coach, I mean, the development of this roster, now you have a couple of point guards, and Eli Heron and Kean Works, has allowed Corbin Spencer not to have the basketball in his hands as much. He's really good with basketball in his hands, but, Coach, I just looked at his three-point percentage, almost 45% from the three-point land. He can do a little bit of everything. I think you always said that he's the prototypical combo guard.
Yeah, you know, I think he's top 5 in the conference and three-point field goal percentage right now individually. And you know, that was another plan of ours in the offseason. We knew that, you know, my first year as a head coach, we had Malcolm Green, who was an all-conference player for us, and he was really, really good at getting downhill and kind of being a leader on the floor, and that allowed Corbin to play off the ball, and both of those guys had really good years. And then last year, we were forced to play him on the ball a little bit more than we wanted, and you know, he's a natural scorer. That's what his instincts are, and he's a very willing passer. He's a guy that wants to get others involved, but at the same time, like, his strength is scoring the basketball, his strength is shooting the basketball, and we wanted to make sure that we had some guys on the roster that could move him off the ball and allow him to do what he's more comfortable doing naturally. And, so far, a little slow start, but down the stretch, the last half of the first semester, really got it going and, has a ton of confidence. We have a ton of confidence in him.
And then Devin Collins, the Marshall transfer, shot the basketball extremely well. I think almost 40% from the three-point land. You could tell when he steps on the floor, that's what he wants to do with the basketball, shoot it.
Devin is, Devin's an elite shooter. He always has been. That's what he was in high school. That's what he's been all the way through. And his physical development has really come a long way. Since he's been here, and really before he got here when he was at Marshall. They really helped his physical development a ton there, and I think that's helped his confidence. And he's just really versatile for us. He can, at 6'8", he can stretch the floor. He can really shoot it. He can put it on the deck to get to his mid-range game and floater game. And defensively, he's capable of guarding 1 through 4, and in emergencies, maybe some smaller 5. So his versatility, as much as his floor spacing, is what's really important to us.
We already talked a little bit about Keegan Works and his development as a freshman, and also Bradley Bunch, Coach. He's giving you some valuable minutes off the bench. Talk about the freshman from Virginia.
Yeah, Bradley is, Bradley came in with some major accolades. His junior year, he was a Virginia AA State Player of the Year and won a state championship at Union High School, and that hasn't happened over there in a long time. And he was an elite scorer in high school, and he struggled a little bit offensively, struggled a little bit from the field, but he's really dug in defensively and found a way to really impact our team and steady us. Devin, as much as his physical development has come along, there are some matchups, even at 6'8", that he struggles with the physicality a little bit defensively, and Bradley's really able to come in and steady that ship for us a little bit defensively, and also can play alongside of Devin and give us a bigger lineup option as well. So just his willingness to find ways to impact winning, whether that be defensively, whether that be as a passer. He's had a couple games where he's really knocked down some big-time three-point shots for us. Just his willingness to maybe get out of what he was used to doing as a high school player and really just dig deep to find a way to impact winning, even if it's in a different manner than maybe his high school team relied on it.
And so, Coach, I know really your assistant coaches and Sid Christ and Evan Faulkner really, working with these guys on a daily basis and development. I think one of those players has made a big jump this year so far, and he's new to the program. Mark Vance Jr. is starting to find his role. He's starting to get more minutes, but he get more productive minutes as well.
Yeah, Mark has had a much better stretch in the last 5 or 6 games than what he had early. And with Mark, it's certainly not a talent issue. It's just trying to get him. He's new to the program. It's a different style. It's a different coaching style. It's a different situation for Mark. And I think early on, we just like several guys on our roster early on. Guys have to make decisions on whether they're willing to buy in kind of the way that we're doing things here, or whether they want to kind of just do what they've always done. And I think the more comfortable Mark gets around our staff, and the more comfortable Mark gets in our program as a whole, and trusting as a whole in our program, and buys into some of the things that we're trying to get guys to do, he's finding more and more success. So when he's locked into the game plan and really gets after it the way that we're asking him to get after it, he's had some major success, and hopefully we have more of that coming up.
You can definitely see that development from Mark. So, Coach, last question here. What's the keys for a Bears victory tonight? And let's push that 4-game win streak to a 5-game win streak.
Yeah, this bunch is really good. They're a national tournament team from last year and have won some big games. A month or two ago, they went down and beat Samford, NCAA Division I team, and they've got some really, really good guard play. They're small but very explosive guard play. Their bigs can both shoot it. They're both capable passers as well at the 4 and the 5. So they're just a really hard defensive game plan because of their versatility, because of their explosiveness. They get up, they're physical with you defensively. They want to play in transition as much as they can. So we're going to really have to be locked in defensively tonight. And of course, like we just talked about, we live and die a little bit by the ball going through the bucket, and we're going to have to be able to make some shots, and probably some tough shots to come out with a win. But I think tonight will be in our favor if we can somehow put together some big-time defensive stops and slow their offense down a little bit.
Well, Coach, wish you the best of luck, and hopefully we're talking to you after the game on a 5-game winning streak.
Thank you.
Ty comes the men's basketball head coach. Was in the back station for break. You're watching Bears basketball on the UPike Sports Network. Thank you, Coach. Back to the Appalachian Wireless String. The Bears leading this one 32-20. Go over the leaders from that first half. And Tennessee Southern led in scoring that first half by Rachel Baker with 11. The Bears, Allie Stone and Frazier both have 8. Englert and Stamper both have 7. Rebounding-wise, Feltner's got 6. Frazier's got 5. Stamper's got 5. Stone's got 4. Moore and Lester leads the Firehawks with 3 apiece. So, Coach, definitely, as far as on the backboard, the Bears leading this one 26-14. I think it's indicative of those extra possessions.
You can't replace those, and to be able to create more opportunities for yourself, even if you're not shooting the ball well, that's a way to make up for that. Then when you start shooting well, you stretch out your lead, and you get opportunities like we did late in that second half, and then it leads to you getting the first possession of the second half, and looks like UT Southern's a little bit of a zone action here.
Frazier shot out of the corner, comes up short. Lester with a defensive rebound. The Bears made 5 threes in that first half. The Firehawks made 4. Getting the largest lead of the night for the Bears at 12. Go over to Lester. Lester's got the basketball. Mackey gets to start in the second half as well. A little different starting lineup for Coach Evans here.
Yep.
Goff shots up, it's blocked. We got 31 on the shot clock. I don't think we can have 31 on the shot clock. And the shot clock operator's letting them know I've got it under control.
But I'm not sure we've got it under control. I think that the buzzer just isn't very loud in the arena.
Yeah.
No matter, we've tried everything in the world outside of getting new shot clocks, they don't buzz loud. So it went off, but nobody heard the buzzer go off, and it reset up. So I don't know what the solution will be to this. It was a blocked shot, would have been off our hand for their ball, but –
so we're going to put 3 seconds on the shot clock. That was supposed to be in 3.1. I remember him, I was here last night, and he was fooling with it for the high school, and somebody been messing with my clock. That's supposed to be a decimal point in there.
Well, I don't know how they arrived to the 3, but here we are.
Well, 31 seconds would have been 3.1 is what he was thinking.
Well.
So they'll have that'd be a quick one. So Baker will inbound the basketball for the Firehawks, swing it over to Mackey. 3-point shots up, a little bit deflected as well. Be another shot clock violation.
Yeah, again,
they're going to say the ball was tipped.
The same thing happened. The horn just doesn't buzz loud there. It's a problem, but it's evidently it can't be fixed.
Stone bring the basketball down for the Bears. Mackey and Goff will be up top there for the Firehawks. Feltner's at the basketball. Stamper over to Stone, 3-point shots up.
just a little touch of the paint, just getting the ball to collapse that defense, get you that inside-out rhythm, which are the 3-point shots that you want to try to get. And wow, that's a pretty athletic move to stay with the ball right there. I think I'd have been in traction if that happened to me at any point.
Stamper with the defensive rebound. Stone in the double figures with that 3-point make. She's got 11 points on the evening. Englert swings over to Frazier, 3-point shot up good. Bailey Frazier Bears leading this one by 18. 38-20, Stone and Frazier back-to-back threes.
I think Mary was a little bit surprised that nobody picked her up. She got all the way down the paint, and then finally somebody came over who was supposed to be guarding Bailey Frazier, and Mary did the right thing, made the pass to the open player who made the shot.
You know, if you're driving the ball down the floor, you drive it until they stop
That's
you.
a fact.
And then when they have to collapse on you, then everybody's open.
Yep, she made the right play. I think it was a little surprising, but effective.
So this is a 30-second timeout we'll leave right here, and Charlie going into a half of a 12-point lead, coming out and hit back-to-back threes, starting to stretch that lead is key, right? Go from 12 to 18.
Well, anytime you got momentum, the more you build on that, it takes something in the back of your head away from that other team, doesn't it, Kelly? Kind of gives them that dread feeling.
You could kind of see the plug come out of them and let some air out. Even coaches a little bit upset with them, and you want to take this first 3 minutes of the second half to really get out to a good start, and we really have. We've done a good job executing our defense. We've had 2 block shots down here, and we've transitioned down here to play really, really good offensive basketball, and it hasn't always gone in. You know, we're still, what are we shooting at, 33%, 31% from the 3, so we still haven't gotten to our goals, but we're getting so many more possessions than they are. Those really are insignificant.
So that 3-point bucket by Bailey Frazier puts her in double figures as well with 11. So Stone and Frazier both have three-point makes on the evening.
It's been a pretty clean game. Not a lot of turnovers. 5 turnovers for Southern, 3 turnovers for the Bears. Hadn't been a whole lot of fouls called. 3 free throws for the Bears, none for Southern. So it's been a relatively clean game outside the fact that neither team really can find the bottom of the hoop consistently.
Goff got the basketball up top, over to Lester. 3-point shots up, rattles around, comes out. Englert with a strong defensive rebound, and Frazier will pick it up. And the Bears are going to run. Stone's got it. Gets to the free throw line. Frazier finds Englert. A little pump fake. Shots up, rattles around, comes out. Baker tips it over to Feltner, who's unable to finish.
Almost got her assist on the other team right there, didn't she?
Newman will pick it off for the Firehawks. Goff gets all the way to the bucket. She feeds Newman. Her shot's no good.
Yeah, that's one drives your coaches crazy. You get a 2-on-1 fast break, make the right pass, get the right layup there, and just doesn't go in. That's frustrating.
Stamper on the post, and they're going to be called Baker for the foul. Be her second, team's first here in the third period, excuse me. Cooper will return the lineup for the Firehawks. That's going to send Stamper to the free throw line, so Cooper will check in, replacing Baker. Baker, the only player for the Firehawks in double figures with 11.
I thought Stamper had the opportunity to finish same side on that wide open, but ended up bringing it. But what we say all the time, she embraces contact, and she went and found some, and she got some and got herself to the free throw line.
It's her first miss from the free throw line tonight. She's attempted all 4 free throws for the Bears. Second one's up, rattles around, comes out. Nice hustle from Sierra Feltner with the offensive rebound. Goff will pick it off. Stones put some pressure on her. Wild pass over to Cooper. Gets it back over to Goff. Goff is going to turn on the Jets. She gets all the way to the bucket. She tries to finish with left hand, unable to do so. Frazier got the defensive rebound. Now she's going to run for the Bears.
Yeah, Coach Evans will definitely have a conversation about missed layups with his ladies when this one's over. They've had several opportunities right at the rim that just haven't kept their concentration finished.
Angler swings over to Frazier. 3-point shots up. Rattles around, comes out. Cooper with the defensive rebound. Stamper will tie it up and we'll call a jump ball. It'll go over to the Firehawks, but however, you got to love the aggressive nature from Morgan Stamper.
I do love it.
I don't know how you couldn't appreciate the play that she brings to the table. She never changes an expression, just comes to work with her lunch pail and hard hat.
That's exactly right.
7.7 rebounds so far for the junior from Independence, Kentucky. So you'll have Mackey who replaces Goff. And we're 3 minutes into this third period, and the Firehawks still looking for their first point. Mackey shots up, rattles around, comes off. Stamper with her 8th rebound of the night. Game averaging 11.6. Feltner over to Stone, the baseline. She finds Feltner, her shots. Nope, she's going to fake. Free throw line jumper, rattles around, goes in. Sierra Feltner's got 4 points. Bears up by 20. Cooper's got the basketball. Pressure up top. Over the head of Mackey. Moore will save it into Englert. Bears are going to run. Feltner out in front of everybody else. She lays it up and it's good. Give her 6. Bears up 42-20.
Yeah, really. This is extreme danger time right now for UT Southern. They've got to answer right here, or this game's going to get so far out of hand they'll not be able to get back.
Look for the offense in this group here with Goff on the bench right now for the Firehawks. Goff and also Baker on the bench right now. Nice screen up top. Newman tries to get to the bucket, and Stamper going to come with the basketball. They're going to call steps on Newman. Baker and Goff will return to the lineup for the Firehawks, replacing Mackey and Moore. And then you'll have number 13, that's Skyland Casriel, and that makes every player on the roster tonight who came checked in the Gall game.
Yep, everybody in the travel roster got an opportunity to play. Significant time tonight. We're back to some of our ball screen man-to-man action here, and great
nice
job on the slip by Stamper.
Baker with a
her patent 2-shot attempt every time she gets by the rim. We'll just call that the Charles Barkley.
Yeah. Bad them stats.
Give Stamper 9. Bears up by 24, 44-20. Baker over to Cooper. Drives. Stamper with another rebound. They try to tie her up, and they're going to call a defensive foul. I think it's going to be on Casriel, I believe. It is. It'll be her first, team second.
tell you, trying to get that ball out of her hands, trying to take a piece of meat out of an alligator's mouth.
You're going to lose that 9 times out of 10. She might have wet hands or something. You get it out of there, but outside of that, she's probably going to retain that.
Stamper's, she got the double-figure rebounds. That's her 10th. She's got 9 points.
Wouldn't you like to see all your running backs, tight ends, and receivers have those kind of grips?
Felton's got the basketball on the wing, swings back over to Fraser. They're going to probably get Newman for the push.
Good screen there by Mary Engler to draw that foul.
Newman's first, team's third. So they'll reset the shot clock to 20. Again, the Bears pitching a shutout so far in the third period.
Same as we did in the first. It's about the same time where Baker hit that long 2 to get them off the 0 mark.
Stone 3-point shots up, rattles around, comes out. Goff with the defense rebound. Now she's going to push. Left-handed pass up to Cooper. Got the basketball
nice
to the
up
bucket.
And under there.
But the ball just not going in. 11th rebound of the night for Stamper.
That was a great up and under. You couldn't ask for anything else. As my dad used to say, $1 million move and a 2-cent finish was what he always used to tell me after the game.
Over to Feltner, swings it over to Stamper. Got 15 on the shot clock. Gets to the baseline, swings it back over to Feltner, who's got the basketball. She swings, hangs in the air. Shots up no good. She gets the offensive rebound. Swings back up to Stone. She's got it. She'll back it back out.
Back to our horn set where double high ball screens.
Stone gets all the way to the bucket. She'll try to finish. I think we may get an offensive foul. They will. It's Stone's second, team's first.
That's a good job of Newman standing in there taking the charge. That's not an easy charge to take. Hats off to her for doing that.
So these are going to be the immediate timeout. So with 4:16 to play in the third period of play, the Bears are leading this one 44-20. Which in Bears basketball on the UPOC Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena with 4:16 to go in the third period of play. Bears leading this one 44-20. And Charlie, when you come out and you play almost 6 minutes in this third period and you throw in a shutout, I think Coach Williams will take that defensively every single night.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's going to be something hard to argue with at the end of the game for him. Yeah, he'll find something to bring them back down to earth a little bit, though.
Well, they're 8 for 34 from the field. That's 23%. 4 for 14 from the three-point line is just 28%. So they've held them under each of their averages considerably. So really good defensive performance so far for the Bears.
Robbins and Free checked in for the Bears. Shots up, rattles around, comes out. Casarill's got the basketball, who just checked in, blocked from Morgan Stamper, and will go the other way.
Yeah, Stamper was in the exact right position right there, just didn't have her head turned to the ball to be able to see that deflection. We could have been playing offense a little quicker.
Colopy also checked in for the Bears. Robbins got at the free throw line, got Colopy in the corner, 3-point shots up. Side the backboard, she'll get the offensive rebound, gets all the way to the bucket, tries to finish. And no, the basket went in, but they won't count it. That'll be Colopy's first. And here the third period of play, the second.
Yeah, I think Charlie's got a good point. I'd love to have seen that again if her feet were, this camera was right in my way here. I don't know that she wasn't inside the player's
like
circle.
From what I could see.
But when you're up 24, you're probably not going to get that call most of the time. But good job by Calpe to go after that offensive rebound after her errant three-point shot.
Moore will replace Cooper for the Firehawks. Casarill gets the basketball back over to Lester. It's over to Moore. Casarill going to be guarded by Free. Shots up. Good. Swings it back over to Feltner.
Colopy with the rebound, kicks it out for the fast break opportunity, and Sheridan Robbins at the rim. That's great to see those young gals getting in there and mixing it up and getting some work done.
On Casarill will be her first, team's fourth. Jones And Callahan will return. Robbins on the season. She's had 5 trips and she's got 5 makes. Got 6 of 6. Bears up 45-20. Second shot's up and good. Her first bucket of the evening.
Great to see Robbins get those 2 down. 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Nothing but nylon.
Callahan gets over to Casriel. Swings it back over to Lester. Bears up by 26. Looking to win their 5th straight. Newman's got the basketball. Working off a screen. 10 on the shot clock. 3-point shots up and good.
Way downtown.
46-23, the first bucket of the third period for the Firehawks.
That was 2 steps behind the line there. That was long step back. Steph Curry look shot.
Newman shot it with confidence and went through the bottom of the bucket as well. Colopy's got the basketball, gets to the baseline. Swings it back to Free, finds Feltner in the corner. 10 on the shot clock. She drives, looking for a teammate. Free, she's going to drive. 5 on the shot clock. Feltner's got the basketball. Floats, shots up, won't go, but she'll go to the free throw line and shoot 2.
Good job of not panicking, just staying with it. You had plenty of time on your shot clock, and great job of finding a piece of that paint, drew the foul, and also had Katie Colopy on the kick out on the wing if she needed that as well. So good job by Sierra Feltner. Hopefully she'll knock these 2 free throws down.
Casriel will be her 3rd, team's 5th, so the Bears will shoot free throws the remaining part of the 3rd period. Feltner, this is her first strip. Rattles around, comes out 65% on the season from the free throw line. Abby Atkins will check in after the free throw, probably for Feltner from guessing. Shot is good. Give Sierra 7 on the evening. Bears up 47-23. Atkins will replace Feltner. You know, Coach, we've seen Abby Atkins a couple times this season. She brings a lot of energy to the floor when she's on.
Yeah, she's
a
spark plug, and right where she's her best, right here playing defense, and right on cue, she was part of creating a turnover right there in the top of the press.
That'll be the 8th turnover charge to the Firehawks on the evening. Goff will come in and replace Mackey. Again, Charlie, Goff coming in the game, averaging almost 13 points per ball game. Held her to no points so far, and she's turned over 3 times. Good job defensively for the Bears.
That's good. That's good looking at your scouting report to know who she is and where she's at.
Yeah, and they're very well prepared. Matter of fact, we've got a copy of the scout here with us, so we know that they're prepared and certainly following the guidelines.
Colopy finds Stamper, 15 on the shot clock. Robin shots up, rattles around, comes out. Goff with the defensive rebound. A 1-person fast break. Stops, pops, left hand shot, rattles around, goes in. Her first bucket, give her 2. Bears up by 22.
Good touch right there. She looked like she came up limping a little bit on her leg when she took back off.
Atkins got the basketball at the top over to Robbins. Stamper with a nice steal on the inside, give her 11. That's her another double-double for her, 11 points and 13 rebounds.
They call that a grown-up post-up. That was well done. She spread out big, showed her hands, body. It was easy to get her on the pass and took it right to her strong hand. Great post-up by Stamper in the post.
Goff with a step-back jumper. Colopy with the defensive rebound, give her 3 under a minute to play here in the 3rd period. Bears up by 24. Robbins running the floor. She looks to finish at the bucket. She does. Give her 4 on the evening.
Great pass by Haley Free, and actually was trying to talk to Robbins about getting her head turned around so she could deliver that pass to her.
Goff finds Callahan, looking for Jones, finds Jones off her foot. There are people on the floor. Looks like it's going to be a jump ball. Should be Bears. Nope, it's going to be a stay with the Firehawks.
Good hustle by both teams getting on the floor right there.
So 15 on the shot clock, 28.9 seconds ago in the 3rd period to play. Bears can control this one 51-25. Goff will trick it into Newman. Shots up. That's good. Give her 6.
Back-to-back threes for Newman. Long threes.
51-28. Bears can play for the last shot here in the 3rd period. Abby Atkins will call out the play. Atkins looking to Stamper. He tried to draw the foul. The charge, unable to do so. Free with a bucket. Bears up 53-28. Free's first points of the evening. Goff shots up. Saw the backboard, no good. And after 3 periods of plays, the Bears are in total control of this one. 53-28. We'll send it back to the station for a break. You're watching Bears basketball on the U-Pike Sports Network. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena. And I think the Firehawks just thought maybe they can charge the Firehawks with a timeout there. So we got some subs in for the Bears as let's see here. Coffee, those no, so Roberts is going to check in next dead ball. There it is.
Yeah, she missed the buzzer to be able to come in at the quarter break.
Robin shots, finds the ball in the rim. Goff will push up to Newman. Got the basketball. She's got a couple of threes on the evening over to Goff. Being guarded by Abby Atkins. This is a nice matchup up top.
Yeah, speed on speed.
Newman being guarded by Colopy. Nice job stepping out. Goff's three-point shots up. Rattles around, comes out. Nice hustle by Moore with the deep offensive rebound. Newman from deep once again. Ball's deflected up top. Moore tries to score. She does. Give her, let me see how many points that is for her. Give her 6.
That was 3 offensive rebounds we gave up on that possession. We lost our focus a little bit on our rebounding.
Excuse me, Moore's got 4. Bears up 53-30. Atkins finds Colopy. Nice spin move. Finds Abby Atkins. Got 10 on the shot clock. They're going to call a defensive foul on Goff, I believe.
Yep.
That'll be her second, team's first. Roberts will return to lineup for the Bears, who will replace Morgan Stamper, who will exit with 12 points and 13 rebounds.
And this is a good time for these girls to have valuable minutes right now to kind of get that extra experience. And you've got really 3 or 4 of our 5 that are out on the floor, minus Haley Fury here. Everybody else is relatively new to the program and trying to figure out, effectiveness playing in these big type games. So this is good for them to get that game experience.
Atkins looks to score, and she does. Abby Atkins' first bucket of the evening. Bears up 55-30. Bears will be back on home on Saturday, taking on Cumberland University. Shots up from Mackey. Rattles around, comes out. Abby Atkins with the defensive rebound. She's going to push. Off her knee. She'll be a turnover. Hopefully going to stays with.
Yeah, we were fortunate on that, I think. I think the officials got tired of running back and down the floor for a minute. They wanted to keep that one here.
55-30. It's only a 12-point game at halftime. The Bears extended that lead in the third period and it's continued to extend that lead here in the fourth.
Yeah, I felt like that was a very dominating third quarter performance by the Bears. They came out of halftime with great focus and energy.
Colopy looks to drive, floaters up, rattles around and goes in. Give her 3. The Bears up the largest lead of the night, 57-30.
Well done by Katie with that little 2-dribble pull up right in the middle of the lane. Really nice job by her.
Moore scores and give her 6. Bears up 57-32. Free finds Robbins. Nice spin move. Free throw line jumpers up. He'll deflect there. Baker with a defensive rebound. She's going to push. Swings over to Lester. Give over to Newman. Newman's got a couple of threes on the evening. Being guarded by Colopy. Nice job. Mackey thought about pulling deep. Now she steps back, rattles around, comes out. Colopy with a aggressive defensive rebound. Swings it back over to Free, over to Atkins.
Good time right now for the Bears just to run their offense, let the shots come to them out of their offense.
Robbins shots up, no good. Defensive rebound comes down to the Firehawks. Baker's got it. She was hot in that first half. Second shot's up, give her to 13, and she has an aggressive look to that all on the offensive end, Coach.
Yeah, she really hasn't really been super aggressive until she gets the ball. She hadn't really worked without it, but like she's had a great afternoon. She's 5 for 13, 3 for 8 from the 3 with 13 points and 4 rebounds. She probably needs to get more involved.
So we've got Sammy Seitz, Bailey Frazier, Allie Stone will check in for the Bears, and Robbins, Colopy, and Free will exit, I believe, for the Bears.
Yeah, good to see Sammy Seitz out there. This is the first time she's been in the game tonight.
Got 20 on the shot clock. Stone's pass is deflected. It will remain with the Bears. 57-34, 6:44 to go here in the fourth period. Roberts got the basketball. Swings it over to Seitz. Atkins got it, and they're going to call her for the walk.
He was pretty close, so I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. I was blocked by a defender, but I like the aggressiveness by Abby Atkins getting in the corner trying to get to the basket there.
Goff will bring the basketball down the floor for the Firehawks. Swings over to Baker. Mackey gets to the bucket, swings it over to Moore. Shots up and good. Give her 8, 57-36.
Great drive and dish right there off of the blow by, and great execution right there by UT Southern offensively.
Stones with the basketball. Roberts shots up from the rim. Mackey comes down the defensive rebound. Nice job, Bailey Frazier, to get the steal. Stones got it, and she'll wait for her teammates. We're 6 minutes to go in this ball game. Bears up by 21. Sights over to Stone. Nice pass, deflected though by the Firehawks. Moore comes up with it over to Mackey. She's going to push.
A little careless with the basketball right now on shot selection as well as our passing. I don't know what that does for us. Turnover, that's 6 turnovers for the game. I guess that would have been 7.
Mackey shots up, rattles around, comes out. Sammy Seitz will get in the scorebook with a defensive rebound.
Mackey has not been bashful in this fourth quarter. She's gotten her 3-point shots up to the rim.
I tell you what, she's taking 5 shots, not all from deep. Stones with the basketball, looking for Atkins on the dribble handoff. And they're going to call
us on an offensive foul.
On Stone, that'll be her third, team's first.
Yeah, defender kind of fell down, lost her balance. You about have to call something in that regard. I don't know that I love that call, but there was an advantage created, therefore you have to award the foul.
Atkins still guarding Goff. Goff tries to get to the bucket, swings with the left hand, shots up, rattles around, comes out. Frazier with a rebound. That's her 8th of the evening. Bears have 3 players in double figures, 2 more players with 7. Over to Frazier, back over to Roberts, swings back over to Seitz. Swings back to Frazier now, she'll swing to Atkins this time. 10 on the shot clock, nice pass to Bailey Frazier, tries to finish that left hand, and she does. Bailey Frazier has 13.
We talk about it all the time, she's as comfortable using her left hand as she is using her right hand. I didn't know she was comfortable without seeing the basket by doing it, but certainly she showed us.
Bears up by 23. Newman over to Mackey. Bailey Frazier with a steal. She'll get all the way to the bucket, and she'll finish it a little bit easier this time. Give her 15. She's leading the team in scoring. Not. Bears up by 25.
She actually looked at the basket that time and shot it with her strong hand. How about that?
Willa Davis will check in for the Bears' next dead ball. 6'3" freshman from Cincinnati. Goff gets all the way to the bucket. Left hand. Nice finish by TK Goff. Give her 4.
I told you she acted like she limped when she came out earlier. I don't know if she's having knee issues or not, but certainly you feel for TK right there. You can tell she's in some pain.
So we'll call a timeout. So with 3:54 to go in this fourth period of play, Bears leading this one 61-38. Watching Bears basketball on the U-Pike Sports Network. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena with 3:54 to go, 61-38. And Charlie, they've been working on TK Goff's knee, and they've taken it over to the bench. And of course, the athletic training crew here at U-Pike was on that one pretty quick.
They were. They came down the floor and did a great job checking it out. Hopefully, it's something that's not major, but we don't know right now. It looks like she's in some pain though.
Well, Coach Evans definitely showing some leadership there. Immediately got on the floor. You spotted that one. As soon as she went down,
yeah.
He went spinning directly to her. And then, again, the training staff's on top of her. Then also Coach Kelly Wells is down there checking in as his role as athletic director as well, too. So I promise you she's taken care of here in Pikeville. But the ball game, 3:54 to go. The Bears lead this one by 23. And Charlie, this has been the Bears coming to the game having 5 players averaging double figures. They already got 3 players in double figures tonight, led by Frazier with 15. Stone and Stanford both have 11. Engler's got 7. Felder's got 7. And we talked about this, Coach Wells, that during one of the commercial breaks that Sierra Felder, this is the type of game she plays. Tonight she's got 7 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals. She's such a smooth player. It's just sometimes like you forget that she plays and you look in the stat sheet and she almost got a double-double.
Yeah, she makes it look easy, and you love players who kind of contribute in every category, and she certainly is one of those people. We label them as stat sheet stuffers, and able to contribute in all those aspects is a sign of a really well-rounded player.
So Willow Davis did check in with the Bears. So on the floor be Frazier, Stone, Atkins, Davis, and Sykes. Casriel will check in for Goff for the Firehawks. Stone working against Newman, gets all the way to the bucket. He picks up a dribble backward to Atkins. Frazier's got the basketball over to Sykes. She drives, and with 10 on the shot clock, she's looking over, finds Davis. Davis finds Stone. Newman on Stone. Stone floaters up and good. Allie Stone give her 13.
I loved her persistence getting through the screen and getting into the paint with a little contact, and nice little teardrop to the front of the rim and got it to go through.
Jones being guarded by Davis up top. Backdoor cut by Callahan, being guarded by Frazier. 15 on the shot clock. Gets all the way to the bucket. Callahan's shots up, rattles around, comes off. Davis with an aggressive defensive rebound from the freshman.
Good, strong rebound by Davis and started her fast break with a good outlet pass.
Frazier faked the three-point shot. Davis got it up top, swinging back over the side. It's 20 on the shot clock. Frazier over to Stone, who drops it.
Oh, nice hesitation.
Nice block at the rim. Callahan with a block and good sportsmanship to help her up. Bailey Birchfield will check in, placing Abby Atkins. Birchfield, the junior from Pike County Central High School, 11 on the shot clock. Gets inside to Davis. Stone's got it with 5. Davis shots up, doesn't draw anything. Birchfield tried to tiptoe on the baseline, unable to do so. Brooklyn Frazier will make her first appearance tonight, replacing Allie Stone. Frazier, the sister of Bailey. She's a 5'7" freshman from Wise, Virginia. 63-38.
Yeah, I'd say 11 and 21 have played a few possessions together.
I would say 1 or 2, Coach. Mackey shots up, shots down, give her that's her first bucket of the evening. 63-41.
Yeah, really their first real open look that we've given her tonight, but a great look there at the rim.
Frazier over to Frazier, shots up, rattles around, comes out. Battle for the rebound. Newman will come down with the defensive board.
Good defense stopping the ball there by Frazier.
Callahan with the follow, unable to get it to go. Casriel with the defensive rebound. Brooklyn Frazier with the defensive rebound. She's going to push. Now she'll pick up a dribble, give her to Bailey Frazier, and Julia Parker will check in the next dead ball for the Bears. I believe it's going to be a substitution. It is, so Parker will come in, check in for Bailey Frazier. I believe everybody on the bench for the Bears have played tonight.
It appears that way. I think that was the last substitution.
Gets into to Birchfield, back over to Frazier. Parker's got it up top, 10 on the shot clock. Birchfield's got it. Nice crossover dribble, free throw line jumpers up, rattles around, comes out.
Good shot attempt there, right to the elbow. That's exactly what you want out of Birchfield. Just ball didn't drop for her.
Jones with the offensive rebound and the putback. That's her first bucket. Closes the lead to 63-43 as we close into 1 minute to go. Brooklyn Frazier over to Julia Parker. She picks up her dribble, back over to Brooklyn. Free throw line jumpers up. Doesn't draw anything. Mackey's got the basketball up top. Crossover dribble. Think of the cast reel has got it. Mackey shots up. Rattles around, comes out. Ball be over to the Bears with 39 seconds to go. Bears will win this one 63-43. Bears will be moving. They'll be their 5th straight win, moving to 11 wins and 4 losses and 6-3 in the Mid-South Conference.
11-4 heading down the second, starting the spring semester. That's a good way to move in there. We'll see what the other teams did in the league tonight. Hopefully this will put us in a better position. Obviously will put us in a better position. We'll see how much better.
Brooklyn Frazier, nice move, get over the bucket. She finishes with the left hand. It's her first bucket.
You got to show them that left hand as you're going back down the floor. Nice crossover and got herself to her left hand and finishes strong. Those Fraziers like to use both hands,
I will
don't
say,
they?
we talked about Bailey using that left hand. Brooklyn says, hey, I got one as well. Newman over to Mackey. She got the basketball up top. Newman's got a couple of threes on the evening. She scoops it up. Brooklyn Frazier with the defensive rebound and a foul called.
Good drive there by Newman. Just kissed it off the glass a little bit too hard.
That's going to be on number 23. It'll be on Newman. It'll be her second, team second here in 4th period.
Good win by the Bears here tonight on coming off a off of a break. We did have a game before this non-conference, but it's good to continue the win streak going in the conference. So great job by Coach Williams and his players and his staff.
So it's 5 straight for the Bears, getting them moved to 11-4 overall. And you'll have the Firehawks move to 5-9 and 2-8 in the Mid-South Conference action. The Bears will be back in action on Saturday here at the Appalachian Wireless Arena, taking on Cumberland University. And Coach, right now the team is really getting contributions from several different players. You start stacking wins on top of things. We got 5 wins in a row. Now you move to 6-3 in the conference. Again, you talk about those teams trying to move up in that level in the conference, and now you got those top teams starting to play each other. It's a bit easier to move up as long as you protect home court.
Got to take care of business at home all the time, and what a great sight right here. Both teams are getting together to pray for TK, who had a nasty little knee injury right here, and just great show of sportsmanship and care for humanity right here. It's a great scene.
And that's leadership on both parts there by Coach Evans and Coach Williams, and also the players. It shows you what type of players you have in each one of the programs as well. Let's send it back to the station for a quick break. We'll come back for some final comments and stats watching Bears basketball on the UPike Sports Network. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena. Bears win this one 65-43. Covered some team leaders for you. Tennessee Southern now led by Rachel Baker with 13 points. Destiny Newman had 8. Lester had 6. Zandrea Moore had 5. For the Bears, Bailey Frazier led away with 15. Allie Stone's got 13. Morgan Stamper with 11. Mary Englert had 7 as well. On the rebounding side, Moore had 6, and Goff and Lester had 4 along with Baker. For the Firehawks, the Bears led by Morgan Stamper on the glass with 13, Frazier with 8, Feltner with 8, and Allie Stone had 4 as well too. Feltner again had 5 assists on the night. Team-wise, the Firehawks scored 20 points in the first half, 23 in the second half. The Bears held them to 18 of 61 from the floor, 29%, 7 of 24 from deep, 29%. They did not shoot one free throw tonight, Coach. That's unusual to see the ball game.
It was really a clean game. Bears only shot 10 free throws on the night, so wasn't a ton of fouling going on. You know, there was some little bit of pressing. I would say it was more preventive press than it was aggressive, and just a really clean game that didn't require a whole lot of foul shooting.
So the Bears go 26 of 71 from the floor, 36%, 7 to 28 from deep, 25%, 6 of 10 from the free throw line. The Firehawks turned it over 11 times. The Bears turned it over 6. The Bears out-rebound the Firehawks 46 to 33. Again, Coach, started to stack those wins in 5 in a row. It's 9 of the last of 11. Moving in, got Cumberland coming to town on Saturday. Another opportunity to move up the rankings in that Mid-South Conference.
Yeah, absolutely. You want to go 1-0 every single night that you get a chance to play, and that's no different here. You get those strings going together by putting together good performances to give yourself opportunities to do that. And hats off to the ladies. They've been able to do that.
So, Charlie, what's some final comments from you? You watched this whole ball game. I know you had some keys you wanted to see tonight as well.
Well, you know, what I really liked was the rebounding. They really did a really good job on the boards, limited them to one shot and out, and then pushed them out on the floor and made them shoot from the outside. Didn't let them have that paint. And, you know, that's the key. I think that's key to a lot of games. It's a lot easier to make a shot from 8 feet than it is from 30.
Yeah, especially when you're shooting it from 29% from out that
Yes.
way. We wanted to force them to that point, and we finally did a good job of recognizing the soft spots of their zone and not just settling for three-point shots. While we're very capable, we showed that. We were 7 for 28, which isn't the greatest percentage, but we had started attacking it inside, and that really made the difference for us.
So for Charlie Pinson and Kelly Wells, my name is Gary Justice. We'll take a short break. We'll be coming back for the men's action tonight as well. So you're watching Bears of Basketball on the UPike Sports Network.